Hello guys, my name is Anna and I'm a Ukrainian, and I have decided to vlog daily from my country Ukraine since the start of this awful war with Russia. And in my daily videos I'm always glad to update you on the situation in Ukraine and to answer your questions, whatever you want to know about my country, our culture, history or language. To tell you the truth, today was a pretty stressful day of my life and I had doubts whether I should record a video, but I'm a person that follows the rules, and as I have decided, I will vlog daily. So I have decided I can speak a little bit more about stress and anxiety that came to us together with war. Of course, these topics are close and important for many people during different periods of their life, and they cannot be closely connected to war. But at the same time, if you have any problems in your life and on the background you have war, it makes it all tougher, more difficult, more complicated. One of the things that many modern people deceive themselves is that we have full control of our life and that there are lots of things that we can change, decide, and then when really important things come to our life, we realize that not many things can be changed. And war, being totally unpredictable, led to the fact that many Ukrainians, even those Ukrainians who are abroad, live under stress. And many countries around us also live under stress. I know from your comments that many of you fear nuclear war, that you have followed the events of the Cold War, you have Googled the influence of the nuclear bomb on the adjacent locations, and these are similar things that we do. And like typically in a normal world, we have lots of possibilities to free ourselves, at least to some extent, from this stress, to believe that there are rules and people follow these rules. And war, being so fast and so unpredictable, demonstrates, just like some natural disasters and other things, demonstrate total vulnerability. And from what I observe, there are lots of people that suffer from this war not being on the battlefields. Well, first of all, these are children. And lots of children were killed and wounded by Russian troops, which is totally wrong, and it goes against any rules, international rules of wartime. Also, even those children that are safe, they had to leave their homes, they had to travel. Many of them stay abroad, separated from their parents, separated from their normal environment. And we have lots of messages from these children on Facebook when they ask so many questions that are not normal questions for children. Those children who stayed in Ukraine, they don't have normal ability to continue their education, or students. I personally feel very sorry for students because like they did not have normal studies during the COVID times, and now they don't have normal studies because of war. Also, I feel very bad about people who are ill and who have different conditions like that demand additional help, starting from diabetes and finishing with some other diseases, when people did not manage to get proper help and died as a result of this war, because it's not of their disease but of the war. And also there are lots of other things that happen every day, and they strengthen the problems that people already had in their lives, various family issues, mental problems, and so on. And you know that generally I'm an optimist and I promise to continue being optimistic, but I also think about Ukrainians after this war. And of course, I do believe that we will be a very flourishing country, and we have all for that. We have sacrificed so much, and I believe in the international support of the people, and I believe in our own strengths. But from the other point of view, I realize how many people we will have with serious problems in their emotional field, in their physical field. So many people wounded, so many people people who lost their close ones, so many people who suffered physical pain, and all of that will be Ukrainian society. So even when we are superheroes and we are strong, but at the same time, and we speak about Russians, how lost they are, how many problems they will have, still we will have more. And all of these problems are caused by a totally irrelevant attitude of some people who believe they can decide the fate of the planet. And the longer I live in this situation, the longer I feel for countries like mine that are under danger of other super empires, especially totalitarian states who do not respect the ability and the decision, the choice of other nations to be independent, to be free. And I think that to live in a normal world, we have to be ready to protect all of that democracy, because maybe it is just the beginning here in Ukraine. And even from your comments, I realize that there are countries and territories that are in danger. And it's very bad that still for many in this world, size, violence are the powers that can decide a lot. So definitely an average Ukrainian may seem strong and optimistic, but perhaps deep inside of our brain, inside of our cells, we have lots of problems that will appear within decades. From one point of view, when I read this beautiful literature and I watch these movies and I listen to music, and I realize that many post-war generations are beautiful, they are strong, they are different, they are brave, they are intellectual, I don't know, they like live the life, not getting ready for the life. So I do believe we will live this life better, stronger, but at the same time, there will be lots of wounds that will stay forever and that will reshape our nation. The only task is to become stronger after that, because all of us know that there are lots of scars that make us stronger. And I'm very grateful that in this fight, so many of you are together with us, and that maybe the example of my country will prevent some wars and dangers for other countries, or at least will demonstrate to those superpowers that it is not always about the size of the dog, but about the size of the fight in a dog. It seems to me it's a very popular proverb, and Boris Johnson quoted it when speaking to the Ukrainian parliament. Once again, thank you for your coffees that you have started buying me. Thank you for your questions. I value that a lot. And thank you for your subscriptions. Slava Ukraini!